The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who was blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shields.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days. Transition right into the pin. He ain't getting paid by the hour.
Whoa. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle. The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here. Rapid fire Samoan drop. Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win. Here we go. It's popping off. Ooh.
Rollins pulling out all the stops early. Roman Reigns needs to kick into higher gear to catch back up.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Ooh. Who will break first? That is the question. Sharp punch.
Goes into the corner. Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Just cranking the head.
Just grounded and pounded.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And he easily stops the ref's count.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Reigns had that scouted. Calculating the next move here.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
In a big boot. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
And he tosses him back in now. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make a Tribal Chief go nuclear. Seth with a big move there. The title is within reach.
Oh, he cuts it off. And gets tossed back into the mat. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? And he goes crashing to the outside. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist to the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Here he is, heading back into the ring.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Oh, my God.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Sling blade! Pin to decide the championship. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
This deep into the match, and he's able...
Look out. The stomp.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
And into the cover. What?
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. And the the torso is just piling up.
Each blow to the midsection just compounding that pain.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his...
Spear by Reigns!
Did the champ just finish the job?
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other. Seth Rollins. Yes, he had that coming all night. Perfect execution by the champion. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Oh, right to the jaw!
Leave the side, jeez.
Reigns really having his way right here.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming.
Reigns sizing up the target.
The spear by Reigns.
The champ might have just sealed things. And straight into the pin attempt.
No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Getting him right into the corner. Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not done yet. Spear!
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
The cover!
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and
Rollins has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Caught that and reversed it. Suplex. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales. And
from the top, diving headbutt.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. Ooh!
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
great journalism there, man.
thanks, Michael.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Going to finish things off. Oh, wow! Absolute decimation. That table became particle board.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games. Ooh, stiff kick.
Right on the mark. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victory.
The elbow finds the mark. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage. Nasty boot by Zay.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami
From the top. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal.
Sami with a big boot.
And Sami opened the door.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Elbow drop.
Hooked up. DDT.
Solo's the color leader of the new Bloodline has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is, and more. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Explode in the corner. And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
Counting down the seconds until this. But meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. We're going to finish it off. Oh my goodness. And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure. Uncorked a big punch. Oh, hanging on for dear life. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
And it's Jay.
Jay nailed all of it.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that it ticks past in this match.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Gets stopped. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Sent right into the corner.
Oh my goodness!
Big right hand. No doubt. Savage just into this. And he's got cartoon birds swarming over his head right now for sure.
And he's attached to that. He's going to end up with a lot more exploding headache if this match goes on for much longer.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining the Bloodline War Games.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks. And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long. That could put Tama down for good.
Looking out of the ring for reinforcements.
The teams are now equal, but this weapon could be a big difference maker.
Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful.
Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Across the top rope.
Zayn has this wrapped up. Stunning impact.
Just dashing into that hip.
Super kick, a double super kick.
Uso.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
Climbing to the top.
With top rope. Uso splash. Jey can seal it here.
He wants to end this.
Oh, breaking up the pin.
Flashing streak and Sikoa just got a bit halted. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
That could put Solo down for good.
Vicious right forearm. Lining up lanes. Opportunities like this rarely open up.
Tama first up top.
Tama could end it there.
Here we go. Jimmy going up high.
Drops an elbow.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a big challenge.
Yeah, Tama Tonga came prepared for this matchup.
He caught him right on the cheekbone.
Ripcord, oh my goodness, nasty line.
And now Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Plenty of damage continues to mount on Jey.
So dangerous is Tonga Loa, staying in this fight.
Kick by Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
Starting to scale up the War Games well. He's got something.
Here we go. And now Tonga. And that has to bring Jimmy down a peg.
Yeah, this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
But I think those constant attacks to his torso are wrapping up.
Yeah, Cole, this could have consequences for his future.
Misses the target. aside into a new terrain.
Back suplex.
Roman Reigns so dominant. It's just, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Uso, meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know. And slamming their opponent's face to the canvas.
Placing him in the corner.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
Springboard. Nobody home. And
Superman punch!
Reigns not done.
Now scaling to steel.
This is either madness or Uso.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this?
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Vicious right forearm.
And Sammy's focus looked like it was shaken after that.
Into the neck. Superman punch. And Uso splash. Will Jey take advantage?
Jey with the cover. This might do it. And King Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn. The
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Games structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Right to the face.
My God. Ooh. Ooh.
It's a good.
Right on the mark.
Some good contact by Jey Uso.
On point.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games. Enough already.
Jey is imposing his will.
Yeah, Uso is firing on all cylinders.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. Crank in the head. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
A narrow escape.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this, is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old-school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. But that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the
work as a real team. Just one last time.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Sending him careening through the table. Nothing but carnage and wood fragments are left.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry team. That was vicious. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. DDT!
Talk about devastation.
Kick right on point.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Oh, he fights Jay back.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline Games.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Take off.
Oh, that's it. What a splat.
Oh my goodness. Real athleticism from Jacob Fatu. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline. There's non-stop blows.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. He's through on the top.
Looking for something under the apron before entering. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. Top rope.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
Then it's Jey Uso.
Jey nailed all of it.
What a match.
Super kick.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Oh, kendo stick right to the head.
Scaring this unforgiving War Games cage. From way up.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Another stiff shot to the head here. And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there. And Sammy taking it back after that offense.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation. Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into it.
Oh, heading up to the top rope. This is nasty arm drag. He tosses him over and into the other ring.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Games structure. Top rope. Boom, splash.
Jimmy with a game ender. That cannot be what that table was meant for.
And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
A classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Right to the hyperextend your elbow. And now the new tribal chief. So top rope.
And now here's James.
Jay nailed all of it.
Jacob Fatu in a compromised position. The tribal chief has acquired the target. Here it comes.
Springboard DDT, beautiful.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Kick to the cranium of their opponent. Reigns nailed it.
And James saw on the wrong end of some ruthless offense there.
The WWE Universe.
Sammy's Jay gonna caught.
Look at Jay, his lights are on.
That's one hell of an exclamation mark.
Punched him right in the middle.
Wrists captured. That was nasty.
And Tonga Loa closed things out.
Those wrists captured. That could finish off Roman.
And Sikoa gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there. Roman's shoulders are down. Kicks out.
He's going to do it. He's going to take the ultimate risk.
And here's the cover. Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. Jay. Here's the cover. I think this may be no.
Not like this.
He breaks the ref's count after one. Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
This could be it. He could end right here.
And referee cuts off the count at one.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
Oh, what a spear!
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Reigns got all of it. Taking advantage of the opportunity. He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy, but I don't know if that'll be the case.
Half and half suplex. Lights up.
Climbing the wall of the War Games here. This might not be a good idea.
Down in the corner. Insane connect to the underkick.
Insane closing this out.
And that's another right-place attack to his head and neck area.
So this day, each of these shots, something about this is starting to feel it.
Going for the cover. Solo and shoulders her down. He makes the save.
Uso
has
Here
fallen.
are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Rollins' original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true Bloodline.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
Their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
The Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents 2 teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Ooh.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Just ruthless.
And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Boom! Good defense.
Schoolboy into the pin.
Will this be enough? Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Repeated waistlock takedowns.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. What a display of strength here. Into the pin attempt. He's able to kick out before two.
He's far from finished.
And into the corner he goes.
Oh, that got turned around on Dawkins. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions. Multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all of those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Here it comes. Big time impact.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. Thomas saw what was coming.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. From the top, blockbuster.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Neck breaker. Whip back into the ring.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation. Wow, springboard attack.
Here's a cover. Could be it. He's able to beat a 2 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Ooh. Oh my God, what a slap.
Disrespect.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, with that, the Street Profits proved that where there's smoke, there's also fire to get burned with.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. Quick shoulder up.
What is it gonna take to put him away? Ooh, clothesline delivered. Oh. Ooh, sharp kick.
And the kibosh being put on Montez Ford there.
Another way.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'll leave a mark. Samoan drop, Byron?
Oh no, it's the Hawaiian drop.
Oh.
Oh.
DDT! You can see the effects of that on Ford's face now. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded.
Boom!
Just caught flush.
Sky-high monkey flip.
Ford did his homework there.
Caught with the lariat. Tags into the match.
Haku feeling the energy from this crowd.
Oh, and a knee to the face. Middle rope. Totally missed that one.
Whoa, stiff headbutt.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there. Able to make the tag.
And boy, went sky high. Oh, man.
Jarring impact. Crank in the head. Bang! He finds a counter.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for soaring. Big elbow drop.
And he's looking for it again, heading to the top.
Tagged into the action. Oh, I think the ring just moved. From the top. And just when he needed it most, he got the tag.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with Bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
DDT! Spiked them.
Oh, no.
He is donning the Crimson Mask.
What a callous attack.
There's the tag. These two superstars planning a double team maneuver. The Street Profits are rolling now. The Islanders are in big trouble.
Is it enough? The cover!
He tags in his partner.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Scoop slam. And he's going to the top.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
From the top rope.
Turns it around with awesome power.
Oh, look out.
Down with the elbow.
The Profits battling with every ounce of their souls.
And the Islanders are unleashing a mauling. From the heavens. Splash from the top.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
I powered out at 2. I can't believe it.
What an incredible match we are witnessing. Haku with the Tongan death grip.
Just excruciating.
He gets there in time, and their team lives on.
Shoulders down.
And he gets the fall. Coming in off the tag.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Well, this is an abnormal way to get your head in the game.
Very peculiar.
That holds back Ford's attack.
This arena is...
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Shoulders up before 2.
giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Being set up in the corner for something. What a splash!
Fights back. And he gets set back into the ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
High impact crossbody. Oof. Cover. Is it enough?
Kicks out. He still has life.
How?
Thinking of going high risk here.
From the top down.
And that blow has him wavering.
To the sky.
Lands the splash.
The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Not so fast.
Does he have him here? The cover!
Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Oh! Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose. STO! Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Boom! Boom!
Oh, there may be no escape from this.
With a tongue in death grip.
This could be it. There's the tap. There's the tap.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Grinding your way through the Bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And representing the Islanders from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 270 pounds, Haku!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. Oh! And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Oh.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Stomp to the gut. Haku is picking the opposition apart.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly. Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match? The Tribal Chief taking a moment to compose himself.
Looks more like taking a moment to gloat. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Destroying his opponent.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Just grounded and pounded. A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. Spear!
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Cover! 2 count. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Still early in the night as there are a lot of contestants yet to enter the gauntlet.
Oh, this is interesting. Alpha getting in on this gauntlet action.
Bullseye!
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
That's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he?
And he has to tap. Had to do it or risk serious injury.
He got him. Off has been knocked out of the gauntlet.
There goes one competitor, but there's still plenty of time and plenty of obstacles left in this one.
It looks like Naomi is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Roman Reigns, look at this, just clothesline after clothesline, destroying his opponent. Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself. Punishing power slam.
Oh, what a right hand!
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This is...
Naomi felt that one big time.
Cover! 2. The gauntlet claims answer. Naomi is done.
It's a fight for survival, and only the strongest will survive.
And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex. Launched.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights if you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling. You will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for.
Just punishing. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. This is the moment when you're desperate to...
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
With an elimination. Tama Tonga is out of here.
That's a pity, but there are still 5 more entrants to come in this match. This ain't over by any stretch of the imagination. Here we go with Sika entering this gauntlet match.
Sika in a state of distress.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Right to the face.
My God.
Oh, ouch. Man.
Throw. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Rollins tagged with a punch.
He's taken a bit of damage from these blows. Falcon arrow. Roman being the aggressor.
Sika certainly being tested here.
Reigns unleashes.
Shoulders down. Sika's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
And with 4 more entrants to go, this isn't over by a long shot.
And now it's Jimmy entering the gauntlet.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
And Reigns is putting Jimmy Uso in his place.
Reigns with a schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up as a power.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises. And Reigns has identified the target. Step spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
And shoulders are down. 2. Oh, he kicked out.
Where in the world is he getting this from?
His beating heart will not be stopped.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition. To the stomach.
Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat.
Ooh. Oh my, it's raking the face with their forearm. Jimmy saves himself.
Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
Yeah, that ruthless side of Jimmy just absolutely took over there.
These two going strike for strike, it seems.
What a reversal by Reigns.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Schoolboy takedown.
Oh no, wait a minute.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Check out this power all the way up. Seth powerbomb.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Reigns is setting up. Here it comes.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. And that's it. Jimmy Uso is gone. His time in this gauntlet match is over.
And another one bites the dust, but there are 3 opponents still on their way.
Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Rocky isn't being given any room to recover.
Heavy work being done to Maivia right now.
Enough already. Definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Power from the Tribal Chief.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
And the forearm smash.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Oof. Punch. Nasty. It retaliates with a counter.
There's some power behind that punch.
Batten down the hatches. These two are loading.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. What a headbutt.
He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
Could be getting into a dire situation.
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. Superman punch.
Here comes Reigns. Reigns got all of it.
Here's the pin. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
They are out of here.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger. Samu looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match. Foot meet face.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be there by Reigns. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep. Power slam.
He's already feeling the effects.
Reigns making sure he acknowledges him after that.
Ooh, that could have done some serious damage.
Boom.
Just punched him right in the middle. Just grounding and pounding. He can do it here. Gauntlet match.
Here they come, the last entry in this gauntlet match.
Now entering the gauntlet is Tamina, ready for action. What impact!
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table. Superman punch!
Cover here. Just after 2.
That was a long 2 count there.
put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Tamina's in crisis mode.
Into the pin. 2 count. Roman Reigns is your winner tonight.
The winner of this match, and officially your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.
The following contest
Here we go. First 2 combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. From the second rope.
Drops a punch and breaks out.
Set in, set up.
Oh no!
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. Powerbomb. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. But that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
It took too long setting up for that maneuver. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side. Just like that, Tagaloa gets stopped. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I can't look.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Baron.
Thanks, Michael.
Climb.
And the camel clutch is cinched in.
And it's locked in deep.
This match isn't official yet, so almost...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
DDT!
Jacob about to end this fight.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet.
Look out!
Pep drop!
Pull the hair!
Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
And down with the suplex.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Ooh, dropped right on their face. This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Sami Zayn, who so much is a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uzi? Another big move!
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber of their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
And that can vanquish Tama.
Here we go, your favorite call, Blue Thunder Bomb.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Bloodline's leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Oh man, taking it to the trachea. That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up and win amongst this team. Some close allies.
Both wrists captured. Man, knee strike. Tama Loa with a step on this one. Ooh, taking flight.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Dodge it. They could have got by Tama. And look out. Here it comes.
Building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him?
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
And entering into an absolute war zone.
Both wrists captured.
Jay is down and out. Solo getting
Feet tackle.
big senton. Tama's looking to wrap this one up.
The finishing touches could be coming Jay's way here.
There's the headbutt.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push for blast off.
Has Sammy ended it there?
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entry.
This is what you do when you're looking to do.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Jacob Fatu cuts it over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game.
Correction, Cole. We have ourselves a War Games.
Savage display of violence. The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to it.
Devastating kick.
He's lining him up.
Ooh, down low and down he goes. And a kick. Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
They could have got by Tama. And look out. Here it comes. The Tonga twist.
Tama could end it there.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Nothing fancy here, just raw.
Neckbreaker.
Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. And Tama Loa close things out. Stopping their tape.
This is getting into dangerous waters here.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
And it looks like they have no problem bending the rules there.
Here's the arm wringer.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
He breaks the ref's count before two.
You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground. Winding up.
Seth flying over to the other ring.
Does Jimmy have any fight left?
From the top, Samoan splash from Solo.
They could have got the Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. The Tonga twist.
Tama could end it there.
Nice hip toss.
sight to the sky.
Solo Sikoa.
Solo and spike.
Solo can end this now. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Into a mat slam. Tamatanga.
Executing a vicious Tongan twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tamatanga.
Looking helpless right now.
Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top.
Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs.
From the top.
We made
Spear! That's going to keep Sikoa down.
Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night. Both wrists captured.
Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
That's using your head.
It's Jay.
Will Jay end this? Could that be enough?
For the win. Two. Got it. No, just a two.
This is going to come down. Bam! Man, earth-shattering.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Making the save there.
Saving with a big.
And here's the cover.
Could be it.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
There was no quit in this man tonight.
Sikoa got him in his sights. Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
Now Solo needs to end this.
Coming down with a leg drop.
And that was a rough landing from that on the top. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Both wrists captured.
And that DDT was well delivered.
And Tonga Loa pulls things out.
Going up the cage now, what's out?
From the top.
Tamatanga.
Executing a vicious Tongan twist.
This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. No, stops the count at two.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Two. And Tama Page for leaving an opening. Tonga Loa trying to secure the victory.
DDT.
And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tamatanga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true Bloodline.
The Islanders.
Bye.